Y'all know what the fuck it is. We're fucking back. Let's get it. Y'all already know what's going on. I'm doing a whole new trading plan, and honestly, it been working out pretty good. I can't lie. I've definitely been snipping 1%, and I've been a little bit more aggressive in the market, knowing that I'm also more risk on too. Like I've been more aggressive. I'll get back in the same move that I'll see just because, like, I'm confident. I just snipe one might just snipe and then it hit my stop loss because it's so risk averse. I'll get back in. So I'm seeing me more on just, grabbing the ball and making my move in the market than me just kind of being like seeing a move and double thinking it. But let's get into GBJPY. This is one of my trades. 30, I caught 4%. I don't be playing with this 30. I be getting in and fucking out. Don't play with this shit. For real. It's nothing to be playing with. Two things that stood out to me. You better seen it before I did. Yeah, and I said it has to be a buy. But as you see, it was kind of following this little down trend. And I didn't notice it at first because it didn't make, oh, it actually did. But it did make made a lower low and I bought it. But I thought I seen a double bottom. And sometimes that could be a double bottom. If you guys haven't heard of the term turtle soup, the turtle soup pattern in the market, you guys got to keep studying. But it's a term called the turtle swoop that kind of looks like a double bottom and boom, a swoop, and it's just gonna go. So that term is called the double swoop, the turtle soup, something like that. Turtle soup, turtle soup. It's some stupid ass name now. I don't know why they call it that, but that's a negative one. I kind of like this buy. It went with the higher time frame perspective. I can't be mad at it. Probably was some price action down there and everything. Yeah, broke this. Came back in on a retracement. And was hoping that it was gonna hold this 191 level. Can't be mad. Sometimes you just lose. Boom. Let's go to your GBP. I snapped on a couple of these. 1% on Euro GBP. Then what? I got another one. What's up? What we seeing on Euro GBP? As we see, hopefully we should have been selling because we see this long downtrend. Why do we see a downtrend, people? Because we see lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That gives us a market condition of a downtrend or a bearish condition, which is downtrend. Bullish and bearish. Bullish is uptrend, bearish is downtrend. A bearish market is selling, a bullish market is going higher. If you did not know that, write it down. If you're serious about this, you should be taking notes. I could show you plenty of my notes and plenty of just my Google notes. I have laminates. Like, you should be learning this. It's term, phrases, and all stuff you should know. Let's keep going. That's why we know it's a downtrend because lower lows, lower highs. So hopefully we sell it. And as I go to the lower time frames, I did sell, which is a good thing. And I caught a couple of snips. It didn't stay there for long. Obviously, I seen the market was really choppy and I got out of there. That was it for you guys. Hopefully I'm selling. Peep that I'm selling because the overtime frame is what? It is bearish. Thank you. Yeah, I got the one. Um, I seen this probably respectable area. You see it's coming to a lower high. Let's see a fib retracement on it. I'll be always interested in fib retracement. I never test fib retracement in real time when I'm trading, but I do like when I go over my trades to just look and see how far did he retrace back. Do I see some type of resemblance and stuff like that? But basically, if it makes a lower high in just a pattern form, I'm good with that. So I sold it and I tried to sell it down here, but it stopped me out. Got out. I'm glad I wasn't trading like a maniac. Two trades open. Tuesday, I like to buy. Probably because it broke this and it gave me a triple shoulder right here, as we already can see. I like that. It's definitely giving bullish. We know what the news been going on. I've been waiting for it to actually go retest these highs up here. I thought it was gonna retest these highs, and it didn't. Um, boom, I bought it. 1% got out. Came back down. You get this 1%. Um, price open right here. Price stayed above open price. You know I love when price stays above open price, and it also did this little breakout, and it was holding this 3307 like a mug. So, you know, we got into that. I've the attempt at just buying. I was trying to do another attempted buy. It just made this higher high. I was eager to get in again. Probably I should have followed a trend line down because it held this open on price. Probably the weekly high was getting made and I bought the weekly high. But obviously I should have waited for the weekly sale. This is why I say you guys need to look at the week or the weekly sale. Just want to show y'all this. Make it clear to you guys. This is what there. This is the open of the week. This is the close of the week. This is the high of the week. This is the low of the week, near the close. This is a candlestick on the weekly time frame. This is one candlestick on the weekly time frame. But you should be trying to figure out, am I buying towards the weekly high or am I selling towards the weekly low? Because we know for sure, we don't know what direction it's going, but we know it's going to make a high, a low, a open, and a close. So use that to your advantage, I try to say. So you seen how the sell would have been more better than the buy because it was less opportunities for buy, more opportunities to sell if I pick that side. So it went up towards the high. Obviously, you guys know what is this gray thing right here. It's an important level that it obviously react to multiple times. Look at all these times it react to this gray level, but it just didn't react to a gray level. You also see I paired the confluence with a 1.7800, and I bought it and it was 3%. I bought it and it was 3%. I came down here and this one was break even. That's why it was right here. I bought it. I bought this high. It finally broke out of this big consolidation. So you know it'd be huge when it breaks out of a consolidation. And look how long this consolidation had been going on. 1 week, 2 week, almost 3 weeks. This consolidation of like a week and a half, 2 weeks and a half, the consolidation. So when it broke out, it exploded, caught 4% on that lovely Tuesday. And I think this one didn't even get triggered. Yeah, it didn't even reach that, didn't get triggered. So yeah, I caught 4% on that. I didn't even trade that on Tuesday. Nope. I think that's it, you guys, for Tuesday. Nope, nope. Did I already get y'all GPB and ZD? I traded a lot of stuff on Tuesday. Look, it looked like this was just 1%. I probably sniped. And I caught this for 3% on GPB and ZD on Tuesday, and I got out. I think it hit this top. It hit kind of where I was looking at for a personal TP, and I got out. Um, I hit this one for 3%. It hit. I love the 2500 paired it with the confluence. You see that it reacted towards this important level I got it on. Um, it's trending perfectly. That's why I bought it, and I literally took advantage of my favorite personal play, the from the whole number to the whole number. I tried to get in, lock in the profit. I could have rolled it all the way up. I actually could have. This would have been a perfect. Oh no, it probably would have got me out on this quick. Imagine if I just hold this 3% all the way up here, and I'm like, I don't probably, and I just held it at 3%. I don't know. This is at 7. I would hold it at 6. Yeah, this candle would have got me out. But I got another 3 and I'm good. Well, imagine if I just held this 30 minutes. See, sometimes like the 30-minute candle could be helpful. Like, imagine if I just held this 30 minutes. Imagine if I said, okay, if it goes 50% of this candle, I don't want to be in no more. And it didn't. I was like, okay. This went. I'm like, it might pull back. So let me keep it at 50% of this candle still. Because it might do something. I don't know. We would have definitely got out. I'm trying to figure out a way that how I could be like, okay, if the next candle, 50% of this candle, I could have did 50% of that candle, or I could have held it at the base. But that literally would have been 8%. So I love and hate this. 6%, I got in, got out on that Tuesday. Look at that. I'm so glad I wasn't in any of this bullshit. This is an untradeable market. Look at this Tuesday. If you would have thought it was going to be trending, if it was going to break this, you would have been selling. Then it broke this, you like, oh, it's going to buy. Then you would have tried to buy it and it went down. They're going to be like, oh, it went up one more time. It might actually try to break this high. It never did. So then you want to be like, oh, I'm gonna sell it when it gets down here. Probably this was the best thing to do, was to probably sell it when it broke this low. Every time it touched this, probably sell that motherfucker. That was the best thing to do. But 3%, I was just riding GJ like I was riding GJ like a horse. Like a horse. I was just riding it. Every time it sold, I was trying to catch it. Caught 3.5 and I got out. I ain't even fuck with it no more. Had a whole bunch of other shit going on. Let's check this Wednesday. No, I didn't get that. It's crazy. I could have did this buy, but I probably was so focused on GJ. And honestly, this is a little bit sloppy. So I'm glad. Looking at this in hindsight, it's so much better to look at stuff in hindsight because it be sloppy as fuck. Bought it when it came back up here, thinking probably it's going to go back and do a higher high, and it did. But it came back. Look at that, 2%. I had it at 1%, and it got out. So this was a +1. I got out. I wasn't fucking with it anymore. Gold will have you lose all your fucking money and look back and just laugh at you. Gold don't give a fuck about you, bro. I swear. Area UD, I got 2%. Got the fuck out of there. I bought it. Actually, probably I woke up late as shit. Oh, I got 2 things for Area UD on Wednesday. All right, let's go into it and see what I did. I'm buying it because look at this level it's reacting to. Like, if you don't know why I'm buying it, you need to go on babypitch.com. For real. I'm buying it because it's reacting to this level. Obviously, you guys know I love a whole number 1.7800. It reacted really good. I bought it. It was a 3.5. I bought it again. Um, that was a -1. Oh no, it's a -50%. Look, I know me. I bought it again and it reached 50% and I got out. Because I didn't know how far back it was gonna retrace on my second one. I tried it again once it started, when it broke a certain, probably a 1 minute high, and got 2%, got out. Yeah, bought it right here at a reacting level. The level you could went right here. Look at that. It got 1.5 and got out of there. I love that for me. Getting the fuck out of trades. I love that for me. It's something. Like, can I please have my money back? The fuck? Okay. This one's that right here, GBP USD. I don't really trade GBP USD, but I seen it going down, I guess. Let's see it. 1%, 4.5%. I love that for me. I got in right here thinking it was going to go down. It came back, probably hit a stop loss. Got out at 1%, and I said, fuck it, I need to go one more time. And I got that 4.5%. I love that for me. It wasn't done making the low of the day yet, and it wasn't done. I just got out, I caught my move, and I was happy with that. Not doing any more updates on crypto until like something big happens. I've been doing enough updates on that. But yeah, I'm definitely trading a lot, but it's okay because I'm protecting. And oh, mm, trading definitely gets a little easier. That's it for you guys. That's all I got. Bye.